A very warm good afternoon to one and all. I, Dr. Priya Chaurasia, take the opportunity to welcome all the dignitaries in first technical session of International Conference on Recent Advances in the Field of Commerce and Finance, which is called by Amity College of Commerce and Finance, Amity University, Jharkhand, in association with Federation of Jharkhand Chamber of Commerce and Industry. We are fortunate to have Professor Dr. D. Kumarasen sir. Sir is a seasoned faculty academician with expertise in the field of accounting, finance, and research. Sir is Professor and Director, PG Department of Commerce, KSR College of Arts and Science, Women, Tamil Nadu. Sir is having started his career as a lecturer by his proactive and dedicated services in the reputed college. He has served as a Senate member of Periyar University, Salem. His areas of specialization are financial management and marketing management. His academic services span over a period of 25 years in teaching, which includes 20 years as the external examiner for conduct the PhD public viva voce. Sir has acted as a resource person for more than 80 international and national conferences, seminars, and for more than 120 webinars. Sir is a motivational speaker and has served as a resource person for more than 100 motivational programs. He has conducted training program on positive thinking, time management, memory technique, and stress management. His research activities is in he has guided 5 PhD scholars and 22 MPhil scholars. Under his consultancy, more than 120 PhD scholars have got the doctorate degree. He is proficient in performing data analysis with the statistical packages SPSS and has conducted over 75 workshops, FDPs, on research methodology and data analysis using SPSS in reputed university and colleges in various states of the country. Sir has been honored with the award like Delete Honorary by the International Economics University for SHARC countries, Republic of Maldives, Shiksha Ratna Purashkar by Indian International Friendship Society, New Delhi, for his excellent services in the field of education. Sir has got Lifetime Achievement Award by ESN Publication, Chennai, for his academic achievement. Lead Outstanding Lifetime Achievement Award has been also received by Honorable Sir. It is my great pleasure to welcome our session co-chair, Dr. Bhavna Taneja ma'am, Amity College of Commerce and Finance, Amity University, Jharkhand. Dr. Bhavna Taneja is an academician since last 17 years and the student of finance. Dr. Bhavna Taneja ma'am has done her master's in management with a dual specialization in finance and marketing. She has done her PhD in management and has experience of more than 17 years in education sector. She is currently working in Amity University, Jharkhand, where she is teaching finance and management. She is also an avid researcher. Presently, she is on the board of directors of the Rotary Club of Ranchi. She is also a pranic healer. Her many research papers are presented and published at various national and international conferences. Her area of interest are marketing and finance. Sir, I welcome you on the behalf of entire Amity family. Welcome to the conference.
Thank you so much, madam.
The theme of technical session 1 is banking, finance, and technology. The timing is 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So, should the chair agrees and allow, before moving towards the session, I would like to share the norms for the presentations. Number 1, all presenters must open their cameras on during their respective presentation and question and answer session. All participants will get 5 to 7 minutes for presentation. On the completion of 5th minute, a bell will ring for your time assistance. General comments and reflections on the presentations can be typed in the chat box. With your due permission of our session chairs, may I start the session? Sir, can I do that?
Yes, madam. Yes, sure.
Thank you so much, sir.
many presenters are there, madam?
Sir, total 4.
Okay.
So let's get started. It's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Suman Sarkar and Mr. Kumar Arpit to present their papers. The title of paper is How Does Advertisement Affect Sales and Conversion? The floor is yours. Ms. Suman Sarkar and Mr. Kumar Arpit, am I audible to you?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Please, you can start your presentation.
Okay, ma'am. Sure. We need to share the PPT.
Yeah, please.
Yes, you will share your PPT. In case you have problem, we will share it at our end.
Okay, ma'am, trying. Can I start?
Yeah, please.
Good afternoon, everyone present in the meeting. So today our topic is the effects on all. To market goods in our modern world. It's run a large corporation, small business, any middle business. The amazing sector of digital marketing contributes to level the playing field of. In this PPT, we will learn how traditional marketing and online marketing change consumers' conversion ratio of different brands and use their techniques of online advertisement or the medium which they use to introduce their new products or services. So moving to the next slide, defining the term online advertisement. Online advertisement is the practice of sending marketing messages to a targeted and identifiable audiences over the internet. Online advertising is useful for increasing website traffic and brand awareness, but its primary goal is to encourage the targeted audience to do a create action like completing a purchase. Moving to the next slide. There are different types of online advertising. First is social media promotion. We all in this 21st century have a online platform, social media platform, either the Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or anything we use. Now the brands are using creators who have millions of followers or thousands of followers to promote their brand through social media promotion. It is a type of online advertisement. Second one is the content promotion. In the YouTube era, the Indian YouTube scenario is growing vastly in a number. So in every video, every content creator has got a promotion or a promotion of a brand to promote that brand. So content promotion is one of them. Second one is email promotion. Like if whenever we use any online sites or anything like Swiggy, Amazon, or Zomato, we log in through our phone number or email. So when there is a sale or a percentage of off, they send us an email so that we can buy. We can see that the offers and we may purchase the service or product. So it is one of the type of online advertisement. Then is search engine marketing. Buying by paying to appear in the search engines, brands like Google search engines marketing aims to make your website more visible to the search engine result pages. That is SERP. shouldn't be confused with SEO, that is search engine optimization, which is to practice of getting as far up in the search result as you can without spending money to do. The third one is display advertisement, that is banner or ads. It is a form of offline advertisement. Display advertisement is a practice of placing your advertisement, which is often composed of brands, images, videos, or rich media contents of others websites, so that when the users click on it, they can send back you to their own website through the search media operation. Then is the smartphone marketing. Smartphone marketing is when we log into some e-commerce website, we put our phone number for login our ID, to log in our ID. So when they are having some sales, or they want to promote the new products or services, they send us some SMS, MMS to know about their services or the products they have, new product lines they have launched. It is one of them. So moving to the next slide, we have CPM, CPC, and CPA. CPM is the model where CPM is a model determines the price per 1,000 impressions to the price an advertiser must pay for every 1,000 views. Like like I am a person to some brand who is seeing a new variety of product. For seeing that online advertiser, we get a money to the advertiser. To get brand gives the money to the advertiser for every 1,000 viewers. It is a most type of online payment. Then is cost per click. The business models that cooperates each turn user clicks on an advertisement. It means that per click, if a per click costs ₹2, then 400 consumers will give 800 rupees for every click to the advertisers. Then is cost per action. When a purchase or action is done by the viewer or the consumer, then the brand gives the advertiser for that cost per action. So the further next slides will be presented by my partner, Kumar Arpit. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody present here. I am Kumar Arpit. I am going to discuss on the topic advertising conversion. Advertising conversion. Any objective actions that a potential firm do to convert their customer is known as advertising conversion, which can be calculated by total goal completion. Means how much customer firm have gained by total websites visits. That is how much websites did the firm put their advertisement into 100. So after calculating, we will get the percent of conversion rate a firm gain. Now next slide is modern advertisement over traditional advertisement. There minimum sum of money. That is if we use modern advertisement techniques, we can save some money instead of traditional techniques. Brand recognition and growth. Modern techniques can be used to increase their brand value among the public instead of traditional methods. Brand recognition and growth. Growing brand recognition. Digital marketing statistics and traditional marketing conflicts when it comes to building a brand image. Traditional marketing focuses on brand promotion techniques that may or may not work, but digital marketing techniques like SEO, PPCs, and SMM guarantee outcome that power make business household brand. Next point is spaces. Generally, nowadays people more focus on online advertisements less than the newspaper or some billboard advertisements, because most of people are involved in online businesses and social networking sites. Our next point is significant involvement. Digital marketing have a variety of analytical tool to diagnose that Google and Google Planner, which provide detail on ad campaigns and how much customer you get. Simple share. A majority of digital marketing platform emphasizes the ability of user to share materials and articles from the internet. Now I would like to conclude my presentation with that Indian marketing has become more crucial for business in reality, as it seeks to engage client online and income internet marketing has increasing talented stage. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Suman and Arpit.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Shall we ask questions now, madam, or at the end?
Ma'am, sir, you can ask questions at the end.
Kumar and Suman, you have presented
Hello.
Yes, sir.
in a nice manner. I appreciate both of you for having presented in a lucid manner. Your topic is about the effect of online marketing, online advertisement on the conversion ratio. So how did
Yes,
you
yes.
measure the conversion ratio, number one? And number two,
So can you please read?
you have not mentioned about the effect, whether it is effective or not effective. Your conclusion should contain this aspect.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Why you have
So-
not mentioned that in
so-
your conclusion part?
Yes, sir. So we have tried to show the comparison between traditional and modern marketing strategies, like, and include the topics in it.
Okay. Have you done any
It
analysis?
depends on the brand.
Oh, no.
It
Have
depends
you
on the
done
brand
any
whether
analysis
they
on
want to
this?
opt it.
Suman,
Sorry.
Suman, do you hear me?
So actually we cannot hear you.
There is a network problem, I guess.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Ma'am, let us go to the next presenter.
Thank you so much, sir. We are honored that we have Professor Basiru Aremu, sir, Vice Chancellor of Crown University, International Chartered, UNESCO Laureate. Sir is our chief
Hello.
guest. Hello, sir. How are you? I welcome you, sir, by the entire Amity family. Sir, can you hear us?
Professor, welcome.
Welcome, sir.
Well done. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
I welcome you, sir, on behalf of entire Amity family.
You are welcome. Well done. I just want to see you brave because of my tight schedule, and Louis like to communicate with you people for the wonderful conference you have been doing so far. I commend your efforts, all of the people in the Amity University. They are wonderful university, innovative, dynamic, educative, and global recognized research university. It's a pleasure to be with you here. As the Vice Chancellor of the Crown University International Charter Incorporated in the United States of America, who is teaching at the South of Sister Campus, is located in Southern Cross Province in Argentina, South America, with official constituted campus at government-regulated university worldwide and online operation. It's a pleasure to be with you for the wonderful conference you have been doing. This is not my first time to be attending or be guest of honor in the Amity University. And I believe we can move forward to collaborate together more than this, so that through your Vice Chancellor, we can sign a MOU. Our university is a global recognized research university. We have a lot of things to do together. So we have to work together for the progress to make the world to be better place through the higher education. So thank you very much for the honor that you bestow upon me to be with you this morning, our own time. So I also commend the efforts of wonderful Madam Dr. Perea Rasiha for
Yes,
the
sir.
wonderful job that have been done, and Dr. Kumaru San Durahi and some other delegates all over the world. I commend efforts all of you, Tamale Balakata Charuma, and some other people in Amity University in India. It's a pleasure, and I'm very excited to be with you today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir, to give us your valuable time with us and to share your knowledge with us.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Now I request all the panelists to please put your cameras on to have a group photograph. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So I will appeal to you people that you allow me to go now. I want to leave for now because I have another program, and I will still communicate with you. I learned that you have a program tomorrow. It seems like there's another program tomorrow.
Actually, if you could join us tomorrow for the valedictory session, tomorrow at 12 p.m. 12 a.m. 12 p.m. as per Nigerian time, sir. If it is possible for you to join.
Please, you notify me 1 hour to the time, please, through the WhatsApp.
I'll be sharing.
That will be better.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
So please, we have to collaborate for global research. As our university, Global Research University, we have to collaborate together with Hampton University. It's very, very important. So the benefit both the staff and students as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you. Sir, can I proceed the session? Okay.
Yes,
okay.
madam. Yes.
Okay, sir. Moving forward, next we have. Hello. Yeah. Next we have our research scholar Marjia Musarraf and Dr. MJ Rahman. The title of their paper is a study on present scenario of e-commerce in India. Now you can start the session. The session is open for any queries, suggestions, and comment you can ask at the end of the presentation also. And if you have any questions, you can put in the chat box also. Please start.
Just a minute, ma'am.
Sure.
Ma'am, shall I share this screen?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, you can.
Ma'am, is it visible?
Just a second.
It's not visible.
Not visible. Yes, now it is visible.
Okay. A very good afternoon to the distinguished dignitaries and all the delegates present here. My topic is a study on the present scenario of e-commerce in India. Now, as we know that e-commerce has intruded in all the arena of our life. And for once I should like to draw your attention towards what is e-commerce. We know that e-commerce is the buying and selling of goods and services through the use of electronic media or the internet. And we know that e-commerce has brought a paradigm shift in the traditional way of doing business. We have now shifted from traditional market structure to the online market structure, to the online shopping. Due to the massive penetration of internet in almost every household, it has become an integral part of our life and has taken hold of a major portion of the commerce. The easy accessibility of smartphones has led to unprecedented growth of e-commerce, and it has become one of the fastest growing industries and attracts high investment potential, thereby attracting foreign investments. Also, the outbreak of COVID pandemic and thus new norms of staying at home and social distancing has fueled the growth of this industry. The introduction of internet has connected people from different corners of the globe, and things have become quite easy. The objective of my study is to study the growth of e-commerce in India, to analyze the present scenario of e-commerce in India, and to analyze the influence of government programs on the growth of e-commerce industry in India. This paper, which I have written, is based on secondary data, which has been collected from various sources such as published books, journals, research papers, magazine, and official statistical documents. Now, to study the present scenario of e-commerce growth in India, I have used different factors. I have focused on different points that have contributed in the growth of this industry. First, taking in account the internet users. When we see the figure, according to the IBEF report 2020, the number of internet users in India stood at 560 million in 2018, which is expected to grow to 835 million by 2022. This data has been taken from IBEF 2022 journal. It is expected that there shall be an increase in smartphone users and shall range somewhere between 650 million to 700 million by 2023. As internet accessibility is the driving force for the e-commerce industry, such a huge scale of internet subscription and data consumption is taking the e-commerce industry towards a growth trajectory. India is home to second largest number of internet users globally and is the largest data consumer. Focusing on the second point, that is the online retail sale. When we see the online retail sale scenario in India, we found that the online retail sale has become a major constituent of the total retail sale. The various allied services such as easy accessibility to goods and services from the comfort of their home, doorstep delivery, easy return policy, cashless transaction, and also have fueled the growth of the e-commerce industry. The chart mentioned here, that data has been taken from Statista 2022. It shows that the retail sale was 42.58 billion US dollar in 2019, which gradually kept on increasing and is expected to reach a noteworthy figure of 145.07 billion US dollar by 2025. This appreciable rise in retail sale is an empirical fact justifying the paradigm shift in the buying behavior of people from the traditional bricks and mortar market towards online shopping. Third, we have taken penetration of e-commerce in different sectors. How e-commerce have penetrated in the different sectors. Today, there is no such area where the remarkable presence of e-commerce cannot be felt. Human lives are moving so fast. Man nowadays cannot do without it, be it buying of apparels, electronic, groceries, medicine, home furnishing, etc. The essence of e-commerce can be sensed in almost every sector. This figure shows that 48%, the major component, that is 48% of the total online retail sale, followed by Apple, home and furnishings, beauty and personal care products at 8%, books 3%, and others include 3% in 2019. It is unveiled here that e-commerce has spread across all segments and has become one of the essentialities of our life. Next is the COVID-19 pandemic and e-commerce, the public health emergency that broke out in Wuhan of highly contagious and deadly coronavirus changed the entire scenario of the world. In a very short span of time, this disease spread worldwide, leading to the imposition of nationwide lockdown. The pandemic brought about a structural shift in buying behavior by compelling people to embrace social distancing, and hence they relied on e-commerce. According to this report of UNCTAD, that is Estimates of Global E-Commerce 2019 and Preliminary Assessment of COVID-19 Impact on Online Retail Sale grew markedly in several countries, with Republic of Korea reporting the highest share of 25.9% in 2020, up from 20.8% the year before. And the last one is the government initiatives and programs I have considered. That the Modi government's flagship program, the Digital India, has paved the way for the growth of e-commerce industry in India. The 9 pillars of Digital India has also served as an icing on the cake. The government has allocated 8,000 crore for the provision of broadband services to 150,000 gram panchayats, thereby facilitating internet services for every individual. Under the Internet Sathi initiative, the internet penetration among rural women has been improved. The benefit has reached to 2.6 lakhs villages in 2019 since its launch in 2015. The government has also launched various initiatives under Digital India movement such as Udaan, Umang, Startup India Portal, etc. Udaan is a B2B platform, that is business to business platform, to connect small and medium enterprises with online retailers, providing them logistics, payment, and technology support. This platform serves at 80 cities in India and delivers to over 500 cities. Karnataka, Delhi, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, and AP are the major hubs for e-commerce as per the report from IBEF 2022. To conclude this, that we come to the conclusion that internet has such a strong potential and it forms such a favorable market condition. It has formed a user base for favorable market condition. India has a high potential for the growth of e-commerce industry. Today, e-commerce has become unavoidable and hence it has entered almost every sector and is making its place. Government initiatives for making people technologically empowered are also one of the key drivers of the e-commerce industry. It has now become quite easy for new entrants to enter the market through an online platform and evaluate the need of customers and their products. The technological advancement and development of ICT tools have brought about a revolutionary change in the way humans are thinking and behaving. E-commerce is a boon for any country if given the right impetus and good environmental framework to prosper. It shall definitely lead to the country's progress and development. Thank you.
Thank you so much, madam. The floor is open to ask any questions. If you have any questions from the audience side, you can ask or you can put it in the chat box also. Sir, can we move for the next one, or you would ask certain questions now?
Yes, madam. Yes, sure.
Then should I move to the next one? Or you will
Yes,
ask questions?
Yes, yes.
Okay, moving. Okay, so next we have Mr. Sritam Raj. The title of his paper is Future of Gig Economy. Now you can start.
May I share the screen now?
Please do that.
Make it full screen mode.
Yeah,
Sritam
now.
Raj. Yeah.
A very warm greetings to the dignitaries present here and the delegates. With your permission, I would like to bring my deliver my presentation to all of you. So, what is the gig economy? Gig economy basically is a free market system where the workers can take up any commissioned works. They from anyone, and the engagements are generally short term. They take up they take up the works for generally a short time period, and for a side earning they have independent timings. It's like they.
Tomorrow also he will join.
Sritam, please continue.
Yes, ma'am. Now let's understand now let's first understand the gig economy. Many people get out of their 9-to-5 jobs just to have a flexible work-life balance, despite of the fact that 9-to-5 jobs are much securer than gig jobs, and some people get into this economy to have a side earning. So we can say that the gig economy is attracting the majority of the youth towards itself. But what exactly is a gig economy? The gig economy is a free market system in which workers can take up any commissioned work from anyone. They are not bonded with a fixed period of time, but they do have a deadline, which obviously they have to meet on time to avoid any kind of consequences. Now, the workers in this economy are called gig workers. They surely have a lot of freedom, like independent timings, that is freedom of working hours. The gig jobs can also be treated as their primary source of income, but though it is not reliable, we will discuss it in the next slide. The gig economy can also be treated as a secondary source of income, which will also help a person in debt to make a balance between his career and support his family. But we have to keep in mind that freedom also comes at a cost. Gig workers also face a lot of challenges in taking up jobs due to lack of upskilling, which gradually leads to inconsistent income that will give the gig workers a mental pressure of taking up high-paying jobs. The gig workers are also underpaid as compared to the devotion of the work they contribute to the organization, which also questions their loyalty towards the organization. Now let's have a quick review on the condition of the gig economy in India. As presented in the slide, 47% of the gig workers are engaged in medium skilled jobs. That is, they don't require high skills like the master's degree or something. The undergraduates can too come in medium skilled jobs. 22% in highly skilled, like it means that highly skilled jobs generally requires a lot of a set of skills which are highly paid. The rest 31% in low skilled jobs. There are several reports related to the statistics of the condition of gig workers, but the most trusted reports published are reflected in this slide. A report by CIIE.co, which stands for Center for Innovation, Incubation and Entrepreneurship, says that 50% of the gig workers are currently unemployed and are searching for jobs. Another report by Niti Aayog tells us that in 2020 to 2021, the gig workforce was 7.7 million, and it is expected that the gig workforce in 2029 to 2030 will be 23.5 million. Now, I would like to deliver a few of my conclusions that I concluded with this research. The very first one is that the gig economy is a very nice opportunity for women who work as housewives and are not financially independent. They can manage their household chores and then their commissioned work at the same point of time due to the flexibility of timing the gig economy provides, which is a huge benefit for them. The second one is that the gig economy is admiring, but can also be a terrible trap. Like gig economy is surely admiring with its benefits like flexible timing, but it can also be a trap because the gig workers at some point of time, they find a little bit of difficulty in taking up jobs because of lack of upskilling. The gig economy does not have any kind of government support or any government scheme for the protection of gig workers. Lastly, I would like to say that for now, India is not ready to adopt the gig economy because of the reasons we discussed earlier. Now, here's the method of my research. That is, the set of data represented, which was represented in the paper, has been collected from the secondary research papers, articles published, various sites on the internet, etc., which I found on the Google Chrome. The articles that were chosen according to the relevance of the topic. And here are the two slides which represents the links and the articles from where I've collected the data for my research. Thank you so much for your attention. I would like to now give you the chance to ask any further questions or give any feedback if you have.
Yes, Swetam Raj.
Yes,
in
sir.
your in your conclusion part,
Yes,
you
sir.
mentioned that there is a nice opportunity for women.
Yeah, sir.
The next conclusion point is unstable income,
Yes, sir.
right? If the income is unstable, how can you say that it is a nice opportunity for women?
Sir, in rural areas, most of the women are financially suppressed. That is, if they are not standing up for themselves, uh, the earning men generally suppress them. That you cannot do this, you cannot go anywhere, you cannot travel anywhere. You can only go with me. But if a woman is financially independent, then she can do whatever she wants. But and it is really true that the gig economy has an unstable income. But at
Yeah,
least they
I agree with you. It's a nice opportunity. Okay. They are
yes,
financially suppressed and they are not independent financially. Okay. If it is so, then they need a stable income. No.
yes, so they surely need a stable income. But what about the women that who do not have any skills?
Uh,
They at least they should at least get an opportunity for standing up for themselves.
okay.
That's why I got the point that it is a nice opportunity for women.
Okay. Carry on.
Yes, sir. That's all from my side, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, can I move forward?
Yes, madam. You can move.
Now we have our last scholar for today's technical session. She is Neha Kumari. The title of her paper is An Analysis of Gender Buying Behavior, special reference to Flipkart India Private Limited. The floor is yours.
Yes, ma'am. I'm presenting my slides.
Okay.
Neha, put it in slideshow.
Good afternoon, everyone. And with your permission, I'm here to present my presentation. You can see on the screen, my today's topic is an impact of gender discrimination on buying behavior with a special reference to Flipkart. This presentation is designed as a review of general from undivided research about the impact of gender difference on online shopping. Moving to the next slide. This paper has a several background of study. Gender play an important role in the buying behavior of customer, especially in online shopping. But the difference is a male and female differ each other in the terms of shopping style and perception. Okay, therefore the purpose of this study, in this research, is to explore how gender difference impact on online shopping. Moving to next slide. How gender difference determine a buying behavior. Out of the many aspects that can influence a customer's decision-making behavior, one of the major factor is a gender. Men and women approach shopping with different motives, perceptions. There is a decade worth of a significant research on the subject which shows that there are the observed difference in how men and women behave as a shopper. It is clear men and women think differently about a shopping and will act as a shopping on online different ways. Meanwhile, women prefer bold colors and emotional and attractive image. But when we talk about the male, men don't really respond to any color. Generally, they usually pick up one or two obvious types of product and they leave the mall. Moving to next slide. It also includes the study of what, why, when, how often do they use the product. For example, seller research wants to know what type of toothpaste consumer wants. Buy a gel regular, or powder. Which brand the consumer wants, national, irrational, or generic? Why they do buy it? Prevent cavities, to remove stains, and others. Where they do buy it? Supermarket, convenience market, and others. These all factors affect all individual consumer. Gender is the main factor out of all these factors. Men and women differ. The perception of the consumer product is a different as well. Gender stains have a different choice while shopping because of the difference in their upstream socialization. Moving to next slide. Now here I will talk about how any consumer thinks buying before any product. First is need. It occurs when a consumer out something and they needs to address. The issue of as to fill the gap. When a business are able to determine when their target market starts, develops their needs or wants, they can available the ideal opportunity. For example, someone buys a water or cold. Drink and identify their need as a thirst. Here, however, searching for information and evaluation alternative is missing. This is a consumer decision-making steps are considered to be important when expensive brand is under buying a consideration such as card, laptops, mobiles, phone extra. Second, information search. At this level, consumer tends to consider risk management and prepare a list of these features of a particular brand. This is done so because most of the people did not want to relate the buying decision. For example, the customer search a woman's winter coat on example on a Google to see what options are out there. And when see someone with a cute coat, she asks them where they bought it and what the kind of brand. Third is evaluation. This step involves evaluation different alternatives that are available in the market along with the product life cycle allowance once it has been determined by the customer what can satisfy their needs. Fourth, purchase decision. When all the above stages have been passed, the customer has now finally decided to make a purchasing decision. At this stage, the consumer has to evaluate all factors and has arrived to a logical conclusion. Last one is a post-purchase behavior. The post-purchase of the product is followed by the post-purchase evaluation, which reforms to analyze as to whether the product was useful or not. Here I want to give one example, like a customer buys a new toothpaste in the market, which claims to have a great taste and experience. But after using, the customer does not like the taste and feels the previous brand was the much better. This will then cause a dissonance. The customer will then not buy the product. Moving to next slide. How culture factor affects. It is a belief that a person learns the set of values, perception, behavior, and preference in the development of culture. Some important culture factor is culture, subculture, social, and there is one factor, social environment factor. The human beings lives in a complex social environment in which they are surrounded by the many of the peoples who have a different shopping behavior and styles. Since men are social animals who likes to be accepted by all and try to copy those behavior which are social acceptable. And there is a social environment factor includes family, reference group, role model, and personal things. There is another group is the personal factor. There are several factors personal to individual that influence their buyer decision. The important factor on this is age, income, occupation, lifestyle, and gender buying behavior. There is also one factor, psychological factor effects. In this, human psychology plays a very important role in designing a customer reference. Consumer thinks for buys foods every day. When they are thinking and make a decision to buy a product, they are thinking about solving a needs. There are some factors that motivate and perception, learning attitudes, belief. These all four factors affect of the buyers. Moving to next slide. Reason behind a gender buying behavior. First reason is men are loyal to brands and women are loyal to good service. And second reason is that the customer service women wants to feel important, where men wants to feel to get out fast. And third, women make a decision on more emotional level, where men approach the decision making with the facts and data. Here is the men are buy and women are soft. But when we talk about the women are better, but the men are hunter. Men's buy and leave. But when we talk about the women tends to be a more focused on people. She wants more interaction. Moving to next slide. Women prefer the hunts. Men wants a quick and effortless process. Here is an example of Lakme iconic eyes every day. It shows by using this kajal and older women looking younger and look beautiful as well. And another side for a instant brightness face wash. It shows that stained through the use of healthy looking model muscular youngs by using it. Here is the one diagram, men versus women. How men do a shopping. They need any product, they go straight and take the product and go out. But when we and go from every shops, then they out. Moving to next slide. This presentation studies focus on the demographic variables of the genders and age. In fact, demographic variables can show a small difference and details in the online consumer behavior. In this present study, 60.3% of the respondents were male and 39.7% of the respondents were female. The highest number of respondents was the age range is 23 to 30 years, indicating the young peoples have a higher interest in the online platform. In additional 172 response, 39.7 had a master degree, of the respondent had a bachelor degree. Moving to next slide. Moreover, most responded 30.3% reported that they spend 1 to 2 hours per day on online, and 50.2% of the respondents were reported that they have spent at least 1 hour per day sales and research a channel for the purchasing. They purchase a mobile phone, electronics, clothing, and extra. Moving to next slide. Conclusion and suggestion. In a world of where personalization is a key, business have to keep in mind which gender they are targeting. The fashion industry was the first to recognize and respond to a men and women shopping differently. By considering the distinct difference between male and female online shopper, you will be able to effectively enhance the customer agent. Converse and loyalty. Moving to next slide. Thank you.
I would like to congratulate Neha Kumari for your wonderful presentation. Regarding consumer behavior, your paper is excellent. But what about your topic? Impact of gender discrimination on buying behavior of consumers in the Flipkart. Where is the gender discrimination?
Sir, how male and females buy any product or buy?
Whether Flipkart is following any gender discrimination practices?
Yes, sir. No, sir, Flipkart not, but when the consumer buy any product from Flipkart or other shopping apps, they see what the products women's likes or what the products men likes. Like I said, the example of the kajal. Women easily attracts in the images and others friends advice. But when we talk about the males, they go and shop and take the products.
Then why did you select Flipkart particularly? There is no gender discrimination practices. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Then why did you select Flipkart rather than Amazon or Snapdeal or some other, online shoppers are there? No.
Yes, there's the all shopping apps, but I actually use many times of Flipkart. That's why I take it.
Okay, very good. Congrats.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, if you would like to ask certain questions from our previous scholars, you can do that.
Okay. If anybody is asking question. Then and there, I have asked
Now,
questions.
ma'am, do you have any questions?
Pavana Dhaneja, madam, do you have any questions?
So my question to Neha will be the same, because nothing is mentioned about a Flipkart in the presentation that she's just delivered.
Yes, yes.
General paper, nothing specific to do with Flipkart.
That's what I asked him.
Ma'am, actually, Flipkart, they have a remarkable positive and open attitudes even when their works proves difficult or when the times are harder.
Okay, Bacha, but you have not presented it in your slide. Now we do not know what Flipkart is doing. It was nowhere there in your slides, right? So you can improve upon it before you give your final paper for publication, right?
Okay. Before going for publication, you should modify as suggested by Professor. Okay.
Sweta, my question to you would be, I have not understood what is a gig economy. If you can give me an example of a company which is following that.
Sweta, are you there?
That was a very new topic. So can you explain with an example what exactly is gig economy? I understood it is part-time work. And is Switham here?
Switham, are you there? He's there, I think. Unmute your mic and with the answer to madam's question. Switham Raj?
I think he is not present right now.
No, he's there. His name is shown here. Okay. For others, Suman and Mazia, do you have any questions, ma'am?
Actually, I do not remember now. If you ask in continuation, it is easier.
Okay. Professor Tamal Bhattacharya.
Sir, if you could please enlighten us on this topic.
Yeah.
Since you are the session chair, if you could please enlighten us.
Sure, ma'am, sure. See, all the presenters have made the presentation very well. They have taken much pains for the preparation and the presentation of their papers. It's really very nice. They are all different topics. I'd like to appreciate and congratulate all the presenters. Regarding the theme of the conference, recent advances in commerce and finance, we have a lot of things. See, GIG is in a way can be connected with commerce, but it is related to HRM, I think. So theme of the conference should be followed by the presenters. And regarding the other presenters, Suman, Marcia, Sweetam, and Neha, they are very particular about presenting the papers. But the thing is, while presenting the paper, we should be very conscious about the topic. First one, theme of the conference, then about the topic of the paper. That should be very carefully noted. Based on that only, we have to prepare the paper. And whether these papers are analytical papers or just like a theoretical paper, that is most important. Some presenters presented like an analytical paper, but they have presented like a theoretical paper only. So that should be considered. Regarding the theme of the conference, my point of view is recently, on 1st November 2022, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has introduced the digital currency. So that is the recent advance in the finance in India. So what is digital currency? That is called CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. In what way it is different from cryptocurrency? And what is the blockchain technology? What is cloud accounting? What is the role of fintech companies? These are all the areas should be focused by the presenters. Coming to the cryptocurrency and the digital currency, they are not in fact one and same. They are different. In the case of cryptocurrency, it is controlled by private parties. There is no regulation by the government. But as far as the digital currency is concerned, it is centralized and controlled by the central bank. Government of India and central bank is controlling the digital currency. Whereas in the case of cryptocurrency, it is decentralized. So decentralized means no regulation, no control over the transactions. So that should be in due course. That will affect the people, those who have involved in the cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, Ethereum coin, and all. So many cryptocurrencies are available there. But before making investment in the cryptocurrency, we have to ensure whether there is a regulation, there is a control over the cryptocurrency or not. So that is very important. Regarding the digital currency, you know pretty well. It is regulated by the government, and just now it is introduced as a trial basis in some of the cities only from 1st November 2022. And after having ensured the successful implementation of this, it will be extended throughout the country. So it is just a 9-day-old baby. So it is the most recent topic in the finance and commerce. So I hope the following presenters will focus their attention, will pay their attention on topics like this. I wish all the participants very best. Thank you very much.
Ma'am, you're mute. Yeah, ma'am, you're mute.
Priya, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us with your kind words. Thank you so much once again by the entire Amity family, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. At what time will start tomorrow? Yes.
Tomorrow at 4:30 p.m.
4:30. Okay.
Tomorrow at 4:30 p.m.
Is the same link or another link?
No, sir. Another link I have already shared you in your email ID, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sir, you asked us some question.
Sir, thank you so much for enlightening us with some of those terms which we also need to learn, because it is actually the latest terms in recent advances. Thank you so much, sir.
Sure. I think
and the observations you have made,
tomorrow.
Yeah, sure, sir.
And sir, the observation you have made to the presenters is actually very useful for them in the future also, because really the analytical part is very important along with the topic that should be there in the paper. They should focus on that. Absolutely true, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom. On behalf of Amity College of Commerce and Finance, Amity University, Jharkhand, in association with Federation of Jharkhand Chamber of Commerce and Industry, I extend a very heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Session Chair, Professor Dr. D. Kumara Sen, sir, and Session Co-Chair, Dr. Bhavna Taneja, Madam, for taking out time for their busy schedule and enriching us in this session by sharing their thoughts, triggering insights, and interest observations. I'm sure that the participants are benefited from the same. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you so much, ma'am. Now we can end our today's session, and we will resemble tomorrow at 10 a.m. at the same virtual platform for technical session 2 with the theme of ITES, digitization and e-commerce. Sir, with your due permission, can I end the session?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you all the process.
Thank you, sir.